Hey guys, it's Andrew, and I've changed my mind yet again with this ring. I'm going to add some silver beads onto this design as I weave it through. Yeah. Basically, I was going to do a coil, but something kind of seemed like these beads would be appropriate. I do like the aesthetic that they add. You can find these on Rio Grande. Definitely add a good kind of bulk to anything you're really adding them to. The 3mm come automatically in the size hole that you want. I think it's like, should say on here. It doesn't say. When you order them, there is a few different sizes of like center hole that you can get. I believe, as it runs away from me there, I believe these are the 0.35mm center. Don't quote me on that. They're the same center as comes on the 2mm because there's only one option for hole size on the 2mm. But these beads are fantastic. I'll give you the item number in the description for this video. And so I'm just going to continue with my 30 gauge. And I'm going to wrap it around once on that bottom wire, kind of help bring it up and attach it. What I also like doing with this kind of technique is using this 30G to lock in those beads wherever I want them. Let's see, is it coming a bit more? All right. Helps give some direction to this wire as well. Oh, so we just lose a bead there. Alrighty. Attach it in the middle again. Okay. I was going to do the coil, but like I said, I just kind of felt the beads were a better choice for kind of the aesthetic of this ring. I feel it would add a bit more shininess to it. when they're polished up, even when you oxidize these guys, they polish up real nice, and they're really shiny with the contrast of the dark everywhere, so a real good aesthetic option. Okay. And we want to make sure you reattach that outer wire so it doesn't get left behind. No wire left behind. I think we can fit on one more of those. I've switched to 2.5 millimeter beads for the last three. The first three were 3 millimeter. The last three were 2.5 millimeter. Yeah, that should be just perfect. And it's kind of alternating between the last ends of these two wires. I want to keep that outer one just smooth. That stone is in there very nicely. Okay. Once again, when you end it, you want to keep that 30 gauge tucked on the inside. And when you bring these wires around, it just kind of folds into the middle of them. It's pulled way too far. I'm going to have to bend those down a little bit. They need to sit on top of that stone. Just cut off some of those extras just that way I can kind of see more of what I'm doing here. With all those ends going everywhere, it gets to be a bit much. All Alrighty. Clip your ends and make sure that when I bring them down, I kind of smooth those tips down. You can also use a file and smooth them down. Just make sure that you can rub your finger against them and they don't cut you. Give it some last adjustments on the setting just to make sure everything's, you know, folded down and nice and dense the way it should be. And there's your ring. I have a polishing video as well that can kind of show you how to polish, and also an oxidizing video up here on my Patreon as well. I really appreciate your guys' patience with my lack of content this month. I didn't realize it was like a whole 2 weeks before I even posted anything, but I'm going to get some more stuff put out there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed making this one for you. Please let me know what you thought of it. Let me know any questions or comments or concerns you might have. Any alterations you guys might have on this process as well. I always like to learn from any of you as well. So please just keep me updated. Send me some photos of what you guys do with this. All right. Have a good day.